Yo, YouTube, what is the crack? Welcome to the video. So, seeing as Pancake Tuesday is literally just around the corner, I decided to do a little protein pancake tutorial video. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't made these in a few months, but I did go through a stage in my life not too long ago of being absolutely obsessed with making protein pancakes, and I literally got such a perfect recipe down to like a T. So, I'm gonna share it with you now. But first, let's go through the ingredients, right? So, I have one banana, normal size, about 100 grams, 50 grams of oats, I'm gonna use some 0% yogurt. This is vanilla, but you can use literally whatever you want. I have some sweetener, some powdered sweetener, and some whey protein. This is chocolate brownie flavor from my protein. And then I have some low-fat milk as well. I also have some baking powder. Actually, I'll probably just sprinkle that in because it gives the pancakes a bit of a fluffy feel, a fluffy touch. It makes them nice and fluffy. Anyway, right, so let's get started. So, I actually have a blender too. Now, the blender isn't make or break, just so you know. And if you don't have a blender, you can just throw this all in like a big bowl and mix it. And that is a bit harder, especially with the likes of a banana. You really have to mix hard. So a blender is just really convenient. But if you don't have one, it's fine. You can still do this, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do, throw all the ingredients in the blender or the bowl, whatever you want. Right, so 50 grams of oats, already weighed out, just normal porridge oats. Going in the blender. Perfecto. And we're gonna throw in about a scoop of whey protein. Next up is the 0% yogurt. So this one is vanilla, as I said, Liberté. So we'll throw that in. But if you want a bit of a strawberry taste, or a blueberry or whatever, get a blueberry flavored 0% yogurt and use that one. And measure 100 grams in. Plop it in there. Okay, so that's the 0% yogurt. So next is the banana. So just peel it up and break it up just into like little pieces and throw it in. Okay, so next up is our sweetener. Now this is just, if you have a bit of a sweet tooth, it's completely optional, but I just like a nice heaped tablespoon, or teaspoon I should say, and throw it in, maybe a little bit more. Alright, and then next up, and the final ingredient for now is the baking powder. And as I said, it just adds a bit of volume to the pancakes. So half a teaspoon, just a tiny bit. Good stuff. Alright, so as you can see, I haven't added any low-fat milk yet, so we're gonna add that after. So I'm gonna mix it up now, check out the consistency, and then just add a little bit of low-fat milk, just to make that required consistency. So I might not need it, it just depends. Alright, so as you can see here, it's not, that's it at the moment, it definitely needs about 50 to 100 mils of low-fat milk, but you're better off in being safe and only adding the low-fat milk after, because you don't want it too watery, then you're basically screwed. So let's just add a drop of low-fat milk. Okay, so that is just under 50 mils, and I think that should do it. So let's mix it up again. As you can see now, it's a bit has a bit more liquidy like touch to it, but it's still like quite thick, so you don't want it too watery, or else when you put it on the pan, it's just literally gonna go everywhere. So yeah, as you can see, it's looking quite good. Alright, so we changed position for part 2 of this tutorial. Okay, so we have our mix ready to go. There we are there. And now we're getting it on the pan, okay? But the trick is to have 2 pans. So one smaller one for making the pancakes, and it's good to have a small pan because that's just the perfect pancake size, And then once our pancakes are made, we put them on the bigger pan to keep them warm. So it's a bit of a process. So we're gonna go like this, pour our mix, a bit of our mix into the smaller one, make the pancake, as in turn it over and stuff, and then transfer it to the bigger one while the other ones are being made, So at the end, you know, the first, whatever, 3 or 4 or 5 pancakes aren't gone cold. So I've already sprayed some of this Fry Light spray on both of the pans. Now the smaller one is on like a medium to high heat because that's where we're gonna be like cooking the pancakes, and the bigger pan is just on like quite a low heat because that's just to keep them warm. You know, you don't want them like, you know, cooking away or sizzling away and getting burnt while the other ones are being prepared. So let's do it. So shortly after I put the mix in the pan, I always get a knife and just go around the edge because it makes it easier to like flip over in a minute's time or, you know, whatever. Oh, fuck. Oh no. I nearly got it. Sake. There we go again, sure. That was crap. Ew. And then you literally just keep going until all the mix is completely used. I think the trick with the flip is you really have to commit to it. Like, it can't be kind of half-arsed, you know, because with half-arsed, it's just gonna go half in the air and then fold over on itself. So really commit to the flip, you know, go boom, like get it up there. Give it time to turn over in midair. All right, so this is the current situation now. 5 lovely pancakes ready to go, nice and warm from still being on the pan. And now it's time to add the toppings, and I have the perfect topping if you're looking for a bit of extra protein. So this is some, what is it, chocolate orange whey protein from bulk powders. And what I'm gonna do is just put maybe 15 grams of it into a bowl, add a bit of water, mix it up, put it in the microwave, and then pour it over the pancake. So it's just basically like a protein sauce topping thing. So let's do it. Okay, so this is how we are looking at the moment. So I ended up adding 25 grams of the whey protein, putting in a bit of water, and just mixing it up like this. And what I'm gonna do now is, stick it in the microwave. It only needs like 10 seconds. You don't need to put it in any longer or the protein gets really hard and it's not really a sauce-like texture or consistency anymore. It's not watery. So yeah, like 10 to 15 seconds at the most. All right, so here we are now, heated up, still nice and liquidy, and it's time to pour it over our pancakes. So let's do it. So good. Okay, so there we are now, and the final ingredient is, boom, marshmallows. Has to be done. I am a big fan of marshmallows. So I'm gonna add maybe 10, 15 grams of marshmallows, see how we get on. Add a few to the side. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap the video up there. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll actually display the calories and macros on screen now. So as you can see, you know, it's actually full of really good ingredients, and it's really, really high in protein, which actually pushes up the calories of the whole meal. So for example, if you wanted to go lower calories, then maybe don't use the protein sauce. Maybe go with, you know, a 0-calorie maple syrup instead. So the meal will still be like really, really high in protein, but you'll be lowering the calories a little, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that before this gets cold. Give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I will actually also, just before I go, I will leave the recipe in the comments section or in the description or something like that. So if you're interested in making it, just scroll down, subscribe while you're at it, please, and I'll see you in the next one.